Hello everybody and welcome to my new Let's Play of Xenonauts 2. Never ever played this game before. It's just been released, so I've got it. So you guys and girls can have a little look and see what you think. Didn't play the first Xenonauts. It's an XCOM strategy game. If anybody remembers the XCOM UFO back from about 1997, it's basically similar to that. I played that game in 1997 for about an hour or two. I just kept getting killed. That was like, wow, that's nearly 30 years ago. So I've never touched this game, don't know anything about it whatsoever. The reason why I didn't play UFO back in the day is because I was always getting killed, because I'm absolutely diabolical with these games. Really bad. So I'm presuming that there's going to be lots of I'd say there's going to be a lot of loading, but we're going to do the tutorial. I'm going to turn these settings down a little bit if it's a little bit too high. So I'll turn the master volume down a little bit. I'll keep the sound effects are all how they should be. So I've turned it down. And let's try this. So let's play. So everybody's saying, I've not looked at the game online, but I was just reading a few things about it. A lot on Reddit saying that if you never played this game before, you need to be on recruit because it's brutally hard. So there's recruit, which ideal for learning. Making a few mistakes will not ruin your campaign. Intended for players unfamiliar with Xenonauts or classic XCOM, which I used to play and I was awful at it. Play the soldier, which is a bit of a challenging experience. Veteran is unforgivingly difficult settings for experienced players. Ultimate challenge for players that have mastered Xenonauts 2. And you can change it to custom. On this side, you've got all these starting funds, your monthly funding. You can change all this. So we could have, say, 7.5 million to start with. But I'm going to keep it at 3 million because we're going to do the tutorial. And I'm going to be a big pussy and click recruit. So let's do the extended one. Xenonauts 2 is primarily balanced around the standard campaign, which is about 35 tactical battles, roughly about 20 hours of gameplay, spread across various types of mission. Oops, sorry about that. Extended mode is available for those who want to engage in even more tactical battles. This disables the UFO delegation system, reducing the player's monthly income, but also removing the additional costs for complete. So we're not going to do that because that's just crazy. So I'm not going to do the extended. Just come out last few days. So let's begin let's have a little look.
The year is 2009. The world teeters on the brink of nuclear war. Tensions between capitalist and communist nations are at boiling point. Every opportunity for peace has failed, as if an invisible hand inexorably steers humanity towards annihilation. We Xenonauts know the truth. The dark forces poisoning our politics are not human in origin, and we must protect our planet against this extraterrestrial threat however we can. After years spent gathering information on an enemy that few believe exists, we are finally ready to strike back. The war for our future begins now.
Oh, so that's a nice little intro. So loading strategic layer day 1. First ever time playing the game. First ever time loading it up. So I hope it doesn't crash. There's been a few reports of it crashing. So welcome to Xenonauts 2. In Xenonauts 2 you control a secret organization attempting to protect the world from alien invasion. This short tutorial will explain the basic controls, the events leading up to the start of the campaign. Tooltips 1 of 3. This game features nested tooltips that allows players to access further information where desired. So anywhere that you see a text link, simply hover over the link to open an additional tooltip. Or you can keep doing it. Okay. So I've done that. Great. Hover the white text link to proceed. Got this tooltip. So you sort of lock the tooltip with your middle mouse button. That's what I've just done. Proceed. My work on our radar array is now complete. I hope you can see this because I should be down at the bottom left, well, in the middle of the left, but there's going to be stuff that you can't see, and if that's the case, I'll look back at this and see if there's a place where I can put it for the next one, if I do a next one. Theoretically, Atlas base should now be capable of tracking any alien UFOs within our radar range. Thank God. It wasn't exactly easy to borrow all those things you wanted. What happens now? We wait. An alien craft should pass in the next few days. At that point, the general takes over. Who's the general then? Assuming he has returned from his expedition. Who is he, King Charles? Not King Charles. One of the kings from hundreds of years ago. Oh, I'm waffling again. Don't worry, he'll be back in a few days. Oh, that just went fast. Okay, so the blue circle around your base indicates the radar range of that facility. UFOs flying into this area will be detected and can then be attacked using interceptor aircraft. Okay. These buttons control the flow of time on the geoscape. Time is currently passing at the slowest speed, but as nothing is currently occurring, we should increase the flow of time until some alien activity occurs. Click the button for the fastest speed. Do that then. Oh, it's going fast now. The two anomalies on the map signify hostile action that has raised local panic. I can't speak again. Local panic. Right, start again. Geoscape anomalies. The two anomalies on the map signify hostile action that has raised local panic. They are not interactive but may indicate the presence of a possibly hidden problem in the affected region. However, at the start of the game, these are usually generated by UFOs as they fly around the map. Okay, so UFO detected. Your radar has detected a UFO. Shooting it down will prevent it from causing panic in the local region and may spawn a UFO crash. A tactical mission that allows you to recover valuable alien technology. Click the launch interceptors button to get your fighters ready for action. So the size is a small one, small plane, small UFO. Escort size, they haven't got an escort. It's traveling at 1800 kilometers an hour. The altitude is high and they're heading west. So launch interceptors. Okay. So this panel allows you to select the aircraft to be launched at the target. Up to 3 aircraft can be formed into a squadron, but you currently only have 2 aircraft. These have been selected for you automatically, so press the launch aircraft button to proceed. Okay, I shall do that. So we can commence the attack. Let me just put my phone on silent here. So we can commence the attack, we can auto-resolve it, we can tail the target. So your interceptors has reached the UFO and are ready to initiate air combat. Let's commence attack. We're entering engagement range of the extraterrestrial craft, Commander. Putting it up on the big screen. How do we think this is going to play out? Unknown. We have no data on capabilities of these alien craft or what weaponry they may carry. I suppose there's only one way to find out. Let's start by attacking with missiles. Okay, so this is the air combat where Xenonauts interceptor aircraft attempt to shoot down alien UFOs. A maximum of 3 combatants can be present on each side. Okay, so we've only got 2. Is that because we can't afford a 3rd one there? I presume that's what it is. So 2 Xenonaut aircraft are participating in this battle. You can select an aircraft either by clicking on them directly or clicking on their information panel on the right of the screen. Click on Angel 2 directly to select it. You can also press 2 or click Angel's 2 information panel on the right. So let's click on these then. We are currently in the deployment phase. Before the combat begins, during this phase you can freely reposition your aircraft within the green deployment zone. So left click or right click the chosen spot to reposition aircraft 2 to that location. Right click ignores combatants, allowing you to set move nodes under units. So let's click that then. Our interceptors are currently both flying intercept paths towards UFO, however we should order the second interceptor to manoeuvre beyond the UFO instead. So click the highlighted area beyond the UFO to set a movement waypoint. Is that with the right one then? No. Hold on. Interceptors will intelligently control their speed based on the situation, but you can manually set a speed by using the throttle slider on the right. Okay. To achieve maximum speed, you will need to engage afterburners. However, aircraft using afterburners cannot fire their weapons, so click the afterburner toggle or press F to engage burgers. Engage burgers. Engage afterburners. So let's press F then. Once you're happy with your deployment, you can begin the battle. Click the normal speed time control at the top of the screen or press space. This time we'll set time to... Okay, that's alright. So we can't pause it. Can we pause it? The missiles flew straight past. What happened? They appear incapable of locking onto the UFO. It has no radar signature and is emitting minimal heat. Better close the distance. We'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. Your interceptor has just entered the fire arc of an enemy weapon and is about to be attacked. All weapons except missiles display their fire arcs on the battlefield. All weapons except missiles display their fire arcs on the battlefield. To view the fire arc of a missile, you can hover over the weapon tile in the info panel. So if I do an invasive right, and let's carry on. So weapons can be enabled by clicking their tile in the aircraft information panel. Disabling weapons can be useful in some situations, for example if you do not wish to fire missiles at your current target. So if I knock it that way, no. We've disengaged. So one of your aircraft has reached 0 health and has been forced to perform an emergency disengage. Although it has not been permanently destroyed, it will require an overhaul before it can fly again. It will therefore take much longer to repair than an aircraft that finishes the battle with health remaining. Okay. Thankfully, your remaining interceptor has managed to maneuver into an advantageous position. Click on the UFO in order to set it as the target for your interceptor. Finally, click on the afterburners toggle to disable it. Remember, weapons cannot be fired when using the afterburners. Ooh, good shot. Nice job, Commander. Indeed. We must locate and recover the downed alien vessel as soon as possible. In the meantime, I will see what I can learn from the telemetry. I may be able to announce the survivability of our interceptors now we have collected some basic data on the alien weapons. Okay, so interception results. Got no fuel left, no health left, that one, but we was okay. So this crashed UFO is likely to contain valuable alien technology and resources. Deploying a combat team to eliminate any surviving extraterrestrials at the crash site will allow recovery to begin. So let's launch the combat team then. So you can launch launch dropships in the same way as you launched your interceptors earlier. As your Skyhawk dropship is already selected, click the launch aircraft button to proceed. Okay, can we change the names? Oh no, it's a tutorial. This screen allows you to change the soldiers and equipment aboard the dropship being launched. However, let's simply press the launch dropship button and proceed to tactical combat. Okay, so can I move anything? Okay, let's just launch the dropship. Hold the launch, Commander. We're picking up friendly signal. We're picking up a friendly signal. The General is back. Fortuitous timing. I'm not so sure about that. There's a convoy of trucks heading our way. Those appear to be cleaner vehicles. It seems highly improbable that the General would ever voluntarily join forces with them. Exactly. Commander, put your men on alert and deploy them to the entry tunnel. Something's definitely wrong here. Here we go then. Let's have a look. So far, so good. Where's my men then? Okay, so the camera in tactical combat can be controlled in several ways: by the mouse to the edge of the screen or WASD. The camera can also be rotated by using the Q and E's. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Raise the camera in order to proceed. Each unit in tactical combat uses time units to perform actions, so these are refreshed each turn and are shared between all types of action. So, for example, a soldier that spends all their time units on movement would be able to fire their weapon. Ah, that's good. So you can see, I was to walk there. If I use all my time units up, I can't fire. So I've got to keep a few back. So going there and firing would probably be better. I'm presuming that anyway. The number of time units that a soldier has remaining is indicated by the green bar at the bottom of the UI. In this case, the soldier has 60 time units available. Welcome back to Atlas, General. How did the meeting go? Can't help but notice you made some new friends. The Xenonaut project has been terminated, Director. Lay down your weapons. There is no need for this to turn ugly. Earth is under attack, General. You know that. We're not going to surrender our planet without a fight. Director, you're making a mistake. There is no extraterrestrial threat. Open the blast doors and surrender, or your people are going to get killed. Oh, this General's a bit naughty. No extraterrestrial threat? What happened to you, General? Director, this isn't a discussion. I'm giving you 5 minutes to make a decision. You're outnumbered and there's nowhere to run. Think carefully about your choice. Over and out. If we surrender, what's the probability we turn up dead a week from now? Based on everything we know about the cleaners, approximately 100%. Yeah, that's what I figured too. Now seems like a good time to evacuate to the backup facility. The backup facility? I wasn't aware we had one. Nor was the General. Commander, we need your men to hold the tunnels while we get everyone aboard the helicopter. Buy as much time as you can, but don't get yourself killed. Now the General's gone, we can't afford to lose you too. So they must have mind controlled him. Okay, so you can plan a movement path for a soldier by left-clicking anywhere on the battlefield. It's pretty late tonight, so I'd say if I'm a little bit tired. Click the glowing tile to plan a movement path to that location. Okay, so click the glowing tile to plan a movement path to that location. So that's going to be 22. You can rotate a soldier without moving them by right-clicking anywhere on the battlefield. It costs 1 time unit for every 40 to about 45 degrees. So rotate the soldier in highlighted direction. So I'm not going there, surely. Oh, okay. Finally, we should order this soldier to crouch. This makes the soldier harder to hit. It costs 4 time units to crouch, but it also costs 4 time units to uncrouch. Press the crouch button below, so we can either click the crouch button or click C. We have now spent all our time units, so it's time to press end turn. All soldiers will refresh their time units at the start of a new turn. Okay, I might just on my own for this. Looks like I am. Oh, hold on. Here they come. Oh, wow, quite a lot. Oh, here they go. Okay, so the green number on the left of the crosshair indicates the time unit cost of that shot. So it's going to be 29, and it's going to be 91% shot. That's quite cool. The white number on the right of the crosshair indicates the hit chance of the shot. That's 91%. So click the enemy to order your soldier to attack. Nice. You've scored a hit and inflicted 20 damage. Weapons will inflict between 50% and 150% of their damage value with each hit, depending on the part of the body hit. Your soldier has enough time units to attack again, so fire a second shot at the target. Oh, so I've got 31, that's going to leave me 2, so it must be 29. Okay. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Well done, you have successfully killed an enemy, as your soldier does not have enough TU, time units, remaining to perform any other further attacks. We will select the next soldier. Press space to mark your current soldier inactive and automatically select the next closest active soldier. Hover over the highlighted enemy. Oh, okay, so he's... okay. So there's no point me hitting that. I'm going to assess a 10% chance. 36, 28. The squares drawn between the shooter and the target represent the shot path. So the path is green where the weapon is within range, but the path turns orange where the weapon is firing beyond its maximum range. Weapons have a lower hit chance and inflict reduced damage when attacking beyond maximum range. Click the target to attack them. So this guy's got to be... that's got to be right, yeah? Is that right? Oh, click the target to attack them, okay. Oh, at him? Alright. That's going to miss. Fortunately, your soldier missed their shot. I did say that. And inflicted no damage on the target. Press space to switch to the next active soldier. This soldier is armed with a shotgun, which is much more effective at close range. Move the soldier to the highlighted tile. Most weapons have several fire modes with varying accuracy and time unit costs. So the most expensive fire mode is selected by default. When targeting an enemy, as more expensive fire modes provide more accuracy per time unit spent. However, at this range it would be preferable to fire 2 shots at lower accuracy due to the passive short-range hit chance bonus on this weapon. Hover over the target and use right-click to change to the cheaper fire mode, then attack the target. Okay. So you're going to have to move then, yeah? Alright? Although the shot had a high hit chance, your soldier still missed. Bad luck will happen in this game, and part of the challenge is learning how best to mitigate it when it does occur. In this case, simply attack the target a second time. Oh, if they're all as easy as this, press thankfully, he didn't have any more bad luck. Press space to select the next active soldier. So this shot has a low hit chance because there is a large intervening cover object on the shot path. So what about shooting that then? Full details how the hit chance is calculated is shown at the bottom right of the screen. Okay, just down there. In this case, the crates are reducing by 60%. Only the highest excuse me, intervening cover value is used to reduce hit chance, and any cover or crouch units adjacent to the shooter are always ignored. Okay. Most terrain in Xenonauts 2 is destructible, something that players can use to their advantage. I can see. I thought that was the case. Select the highlighted soldier by clicking on them. Free fire mode allows soldiers to target anything they want. In this case, we can use it to destroy the intervening crates. Hold down Control to activate free fire mode. Then click on the crates. Nice. Well done, the crates have been destroyed. Click the highlighted soldier to switch back to them. Okay, so with the intervening cover destroyed, the shot against the highlighted enemy now has a much higher hit chance. Click on the enemy to take the shot. Ah, okay, I get it. So it's 96% on this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Lovely. What do we do next then? So if I go there. Oh no, this actually. Am I doing something wrong here? So, oh, sorry, right. I told you it's late. Grenades can be effective at inflicting damage and removing cover in an area. Click the button for the demolition charge to select it as the active weapon. Okay. Grenades travel in an arc, allowing them to be thrown over walls or cover objects. Click the highlighted tile to throw the grenade. So if I do that, there we go. Alright, throw the grenade. Lovely. Your soldier lacks sufficient time units to fire their main weapon, but the pistol in their secondary slot can still be fired. Click the pistol in the secondary slot to select it. Your soldier will now perform attacks with the pistol, allowing them to finish off the wounded cleaners. Click on the highlighted enemy to fire them. Okay. Nice. So we just got to get this done now. Good work. Press spacebar to select the next active soldier. Our final soldier has a decision to make. Their shotgun is relatively inaccurate at this stage, and the target is behind heavy cover. Closing the distance and flanking the target might be beneficial. Using shot preview mode will allow us to make a decision about whether this would be worthwhile. Click the highlighted tile to plot a move path. Well, if I send him there, he's just going to get shot, surely. Well, let's do it anyway. So, right, so where's shot preview mode then? Shot preview mode. So where's shot preview mode then? He's a medic as well. Is that right? No, he's not. He's got a shotgun. So hold shift, okay. So hold shift while hovering the target to activate shot preview mode. He's going to shoot, isn't it? Surely. Oh, no, he didn't. Brilliant. Congratulations, you have eliminated all hostile units. Press enter to proceed. Wow. That was really good, that. Oh no, not anymore. Good work, Commander. The helicopter is airborne. Should already be here. You should be able to escape through the tunnels. I don't know about that. He's going to get shot, this guy here. Order the selected soldier to move to the highlighted tile. If I do that, he's going to shoot him. So it's best to stay here and crouch. It's not letting me do that. Or he's just going to get shot. Oh. A soldier has just been killed by enemy Overwatch fire. If a unit ends its turn with enough time units remaining to fire its weapon, it may then perform Overwatch fire during the enemy turn. Suppressing an enemy will prevent Overwatch fire, and flashbangs are a good way to generate suppression. Select the flashbang and throw it at the highlighted area. Okay. Right, so they can't see me now. All these enemies have been suppressed. Suppression immediately removes all time units from the selected unit, which prevents them from being able to overwatch fire as they can no longer afford to fire their weapon. Suppressed units are also easy to hit with melee weapons and will only recover 50% of their normal time units the following turn. Okay. An alternative way to avoid losing soldiers to Overwatch fire is to make them harder to hit. So each tile of smoke reduces the hit chance of any shot passing through it. So smoke grenades are an excellent way to protect your soldiers. Select the smoke grenade and throw it at the highlighted tile. Ah, this is making sense now. Kind of. I'm going to say I don't want to get my man as well. That's going to get my man, isn't it? Good work. All enemies are either out of time units suppressed or screened by smoke. Move your soldier to the highlighted tile to complete the tutorial. Nice work. Once you're clear of the base, I'll transmit the coordinates for the backup facility. Ah, well done. You've completed the tutorial. You are now ready to take on the alien invaders in a full campaign. Seriously? I think I'm going to have to go that a few times. Well, that was good though. I enjoyed that. It's really, really good. That's Xenonauts 2. Which I'm going to continue this, I think, because it is very good. So that's tutorial start. Few believe our enemies exist, yet the malign tendrils of their influence can be felt across our planet. Rising tensions between capitalist and communist nations threaten to spark a ruinous nuclear war before the invasion even begins. Ah, Commander. Good of you to finally make an appearance. Welcome to our backup facility. Something in my eye now. We should be safe here at least for a while. No getting around the fact that we're living in a derelict nuclear bunker full of 60s era junk though. Hope you're fine with cold showers, cold food, and cold everything. The temperature is the least of our concerns. My work suggests we have mere months before the aliens can launch a full-scale invasion. If you've ever seen War of the Worlds, it's a little bit like that, or you listen to the music of War of the Worlds. If you are to prepare, we must gather data on the alien forces scouting our planet. Of course, the cleaners are unlikely to make that easy. That's why I call this meeting. Commander, I'm formally handing over control of this organisation to you. The situation has changed and we need someone with military experience making the big decisions. I'll run day-to-day matters like keeping us supplied and getting this place patched up. All you need to do is figure out how to win the war. Congratulations on that promotion, Commander. It's not even said yes yet. One hopes you prove equal to the task. Oh, I'm the commander. Oh dear. That's not going to end well. So we can choose the location of your starting base. So we shall do that. So where we go, I just realised it costs money. So it costs us $1 million to go over here. I'm thinking here. Mind you. I like Africa and the UK, so let's go here. So what should we call this? We can call it let's call it Africa for now, so we know where we are. It's a doomsday counter. Objective, prevent doomsday counter exceeding 100. The aliens are attempting to spark a nuclear war by raising tensions between capitalists and communist nations. If they succeed, the scattered human survivors would have no hope of repelling an invasion. We must keep the doomsday counter under control until the invasion begins. Allowing it to exceed 100 for more than one day will result in alien victory. Successful enemy activity on the geoscape, presume which is that, will increase doomsday. That's cool. So I think we'll leave it there and we'll see if I can save this. Let's just stop this a minute. Can I pause it? Can't pause it either. Oh, we can pause it now. So we can save the game. So I'm going to save the game and just call it manual save. And I shall see you guys in the next one. Loving it. Hope you're liking it too. Don't forget like and subscribe. Any comments, any hints and tips? Very, let me tell you, very gladly. It would be fantastic because I ain't got a clue what I'm doing on this game. Really haven't. I'm going to go to bed now because my eyes are burning again and my nose is itching because it's been quite warm today in UK. So from me to you, see you soon. Bye for now.